even have a problem with him donating, to help and oppress people. You know what I mean? That's just sick in itself. They need to look in the mirror. And like you said, it just goes to show you that racism is well and alive. No matter how much we try to sweep it under the rug, no matter how much we try to say, oh, we were integrated, we did this. No, you got a certain percentage of people who won't care if these people die. They don't care if these people get beaten by the police. I mean, this dude didn't do anything wrong. He's supposed to go to court, and they're supposed to determine the cops are not supposed to have the right in their hands to kill you.
Come on, man.
And that's what they did in front of everybody. So it ain't just people that's rioting. It's people that's fucking pissed off and tired and fed up of the same narrative that plays over and over. So not going to disrespect those supporters, but at the end of the day, we see what it is and we know what it is. And this is the reason, like SamAnt said, it's going to continue to get progressively worse because we still got people that think like that.
And not to, it's none of his fans' business what he does with his money. That's a fact. Like why are they in his pockets? Why are they pocket watching?
Because they grew their nosy and greedy and smell like mayonnaise. That's why.
Shout out to Justin Timberlake for doing what he's doing. I would like to see a lot more mainstream artists doing the same thing. Yeah,
we're gonna talk about that though. The people that's quiet right now.
There's two other people that's really ringing a bell to me. Oh God, and that are very quiet right now.
Yes, sir.
Two hip hop personalities, two of the biggest hip hop personalities that we have right now. That happens to be Vlad TV and Adam 22. Two individuals that have been at the center of a culture vulture movement for a very long time, have both acknowledged the culture vulture tag that have been put on them. And both can acknowledge that they've made a whole lot of money off of Black culture, in particular hip hop culture.
Oh, yeah.
Yet giving a time right now where you see a Black man down and you see a Black man get murdered in front of the world, like you just said, and you see the uproar that you see, and you see something as a simple blackout screen. Now, we talked about it, and you hear people going, well, it doesn't mean anything. You know what? You may be right. That black screen on this Blackout Tuesday may not be much in the hindsight of everything. But to see the solidarity, to see the Black folk with that black screen up, to see the white folk, to see the Hispanic people, to see the Asian people, to see all walks of life in solidarity is a very good fucking feeling, a feeling we need right now. So for you not even to simply put it up for whatever your fucking arrogant ass reason is, tells me a lot. And I challenge a lot of the hip hop personalities that go to these platforms. And I know it's something on the side. I get the reasoning. I get it. But don't go to these motherfuckers. They don't care about us.
Yeah. That's where it should be. Like, and people always talk about revolution. It's multifaceted. Yeah, it's going to be violent. Yeah, it's going to be bloodshed. But yeah, we can also, withhold our money. We also can take our money and do things like that. We also can say, all right, look, we're not dealing with this place, for forever, until some things happen. That's the way, that power is accumulated. But look, again, that's the hell of a point. Like, people got to stand up now and say, all right, now that we're separating the haves from the have-nots, we're separating the people who care and the people that don't. Now we got to say, all right, when this is over, we can't deal with these people no more because they, have profited so much off of the culture and they're not willing to give anything back. That was the whole culture vulture thing was about. But, that thing is up in smoke right now. But, it goes to show you that they only care about profit. This is what we talked about before. They don't care about the pain of the black community, the pain of the minority community, the pain, of the poor people, the stuff that they're going through. As long as they can post it, this, that, and the third and make their money, they're good. So, I'm glad that we have people like us and other shows out there that call these type of people out so people can actually see what they're doing. And now it's up for us to make that adjustment and change.
Now, Adam 22 hasn't posted anything the last couple of days. He's been posting a lot of family photos. Shout out to everything.
He black out?
On a person, he did not black out. Wow. On a personal level, I don't know anything about that, man. I'm talking about him taken from the culture right now. So I won't talk about Adam, but Vlad has been busy. His website's been busy. Let me tell you what he's been posting the last 3 hours. Billy Otto and Sequel Billy suspect Shoddy told Food Gang or Food Banger for Barclays shooting. George Floyd's family lawyer says 3 more officers will be charged. Police officer ran over by speeding car during Bronx protest. Outlaws on Tupac shooting. 2 white cops attacked a black man. Flashback. Team Rock takes out full-page ads, newspapers for George Floyd protests. Lord Jamar, most people looting are white. Some riots are staged. Exclusive 2 hours ago. So you're busy.
Yeah.
But not a simple black. And no, it don't mean nothing in hindsight. But like I said, it means a lot to motherfuckers who were looking and you making money off of.
Yeah.
I don't know if you donated anything. If you have, I apologize for everything I'm saying right now. But I just challenged it, man. When we talk about we got to bring it back to the culture. Oh, God, you said this for the last year and some change. It ain't got to be this platform, but support the platforms that you need to support that are going to move this culture in the right direction.
There you go. Powerful. Cool.
That's it.
Definitely. But yeah, man. Speaking of another story, Wale. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit, then I'll let my man give y'all that whole backstory. Pretty much Wale, left a comment and then deleted it about J. Cole. And we actually got the comment for you guys that he deleted. So my man Vince will give you the backstory.
All right. Wale pulled a quick tweet and delete after he took a sarcastic stab at J. Cole on Sunday, May 31st. The Warner Music Group signee responded to a fan's comment that read, J. Cole was out with Fayetteville. Excuse me if I'm saying that wrong. If that's not the dopest, I don't know what is. At Wale, make us proud, DMV. The 35-year-old rapper replied, I'm sick of a lot of you acting like y'all Messiah was the only one outside. Suck my dick. And Academics reposted it over the week. And then it just goes into a backstory of what J. Cole's doing.
Right.
But yeah, Wale, I don't understand. Like, why post something like that? Why are you angered by J. Cole being out there protesting?
Yeah, that's weird.
They something they had for a long time. So first off, shout out to Wale, shout out to J. Cole, two very skilled MCs, two MCs that are very great in their own rights. And I think that a lot of Wale's issue with this situation is he feels as though he doesn't get enough justification and credit, not only in the music game, but in all facets of life when it comes to things he does and other people do. And to that, I'm just going to give some constructive criticism because I'm a fan of Wale.
Big fan.
I love what he does. He's a DC native. We got family in DC, loyalty there. But who cares what other people fucking think? You're a damn great artist. You got a damn great demographic. So what if people don't adore you the way they may a J. Cole or a Kendrick, or they may not put you at the front headline the way they do? You got to live in your peace, bro. And it doesn't seem like he lives in his peace. He always wants to, in my opinion, I have no idea. I would love him to come on and elaborate more and correct me if I'm wrong, but sit on a horse that maybe wasn't meant for him to sit on in this regard, in the mainstream. Fuck it though, but who cares?
You can't make excuses about being dark skinned or light skinned. Obviously, everybody got different barriers and whatnot, but for him to leave this comment, which is pure hate, jealousy, especially at a time like this. I mean, he's out here saying he's mad like that the people that calling J. Cole and Messiah and everything like that. And I get it though, because back in the day, a few years back, Wale was saying maybe he alluded to him if he was light skinned, maybe his career will be somewhere else. But that's where you got to take it upon yourself and say, look, I got to go extra hard. Look at Michael Jordan. He was in the damn there. It was a time when NBA was all white. But he had to come in and other people had to come in and change the narrative and ball out of control and make people notice you. So maybe it ain't just because that J. Cole's light skin. Maybe, it's more to it. Maybe he just outwork you. Maybe he's just better than you. You're great at what you do. But maybe the reason they treat him like that because he's just better.
Roddy Ricch is about as dark as Wale, and that motherfucker's taking over the game.
That's what I'm saying.
Facts.
NBA
just better, bro.
NBA Youngboy, little project baby, but he damn sure is black.
Look at the baby.
The baby, dark as shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like Chocolate Brothers is winning in rap. If you got what he got, that ain't the excuse. Bro.
It's like he's making excuses for him being dark skinned. Like there's no excuse. J. Cole's black, you're black. J. Cole didn't even want people. He didn't even want people tweeting or taking pictures of him when he was out there because he wanted to do it for the cause. He didn't want people to take away from what was going on
right.
to put him on a pedestal. But again, that's just some weird nonsense to me. And like you said, I would want Wale to come on the show and give us his reasoning for some of the things that he's done.
Go ahead.
Well, he did delete the tweet, so he obviously felt as though, all right, this isn't the right time.
Don't rock and hide his hand.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Damn, oh God, he letting off today. He ain't playing, but maybe he just realized, you know what I'm saying, the error of his ways and it was wrong. He definitely felt that way. It was genuine because he wrote it in spite, so you know he felt that way genuinely. But I don't know. I would love to hear his perspective. I don't know if he would even talk about it because he deleted it, maybe out of sight, out of mind. But
yeah, I was actually saying, man, do you think it's justified though? Being as though J. Cole went in on him, you know what I mean, on the song that he had a couple years back. Yeah, False Prophet. Is it justified him now saying, all right, I'm going to take my stab back at you?
Nah, because they had their words. They had their conversations. You know what I'm saying?
How come they ain't cool then? That means they ain't been resolved.
Maybe because competitively, you know what I'm saying, you always look at somebody as a rival, and if you ain't got to that height,
right,
you'll be cool, but you'll always throw some backslider shit. We've seen it. We've seen it in this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where somebody will clap you up and then be in the comment talking something crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
So you understand, you know what I'm saying, that this is maybe their relationship. But I don't like to see Wale in this position because he's so talented and has such a great message and does so much for his city and so important in his community. Don't do it. This takes a little value off of your
Gotta go harder, dog.
You
Gotta go harder, man. Maybe he thought he wouldn't. I mean, you gotta go harder. Harder, like you said, maybe it's not in the cards for you.
Yeah. Other things are, though. Yeah. I want to be like Mike.
Like Lowry.
This wasn't in the cards for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That is what it is. But yeah, man, you're tuned into the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast with your